Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, today we've got a map that fits in with the theme for the week, which is...
It's my first map.
That's right. Now, the map was trending last week. It was doing really well in the most popular maps of the week. And I've got no idea why. So I thought, let's have a little look at it. It turns out it's not even a new map. It's one of these. A Throwback Thursday map, released in April of 2018. So I wonder why it's trending. I have no clue, but there is one thing that I do know, and that is showing support for this channel will keep it going for a lot longer than not showing support for it. So go on then. That's right, hit the like button really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day, so thank you for your support. Today's map is Passamaquoddy Bay by Valjurai. Okay, I'm sorry if I've got Passamaquoddy wrong. It's a real life location up on the main Nova Scotia kind of region. So we've got lots of waterfronts going on. There's your start square. Yeah, definitely waterfronts going on there. And that looks real. That's because I'm guessing it's taken from a height map. So therefore it is real. And then if we have a look at the resources, they are dotted around like this. Off to the workshop. What do we need? Well, no DLC required for this one. Or is there? Yeah, we'll follow that later. We'll be using the vanilla Boreal theme, the realistic 1.2 LUT. There's a little bit of a description there that explains how it's not quite a real map because, well, you have to take some liberties, don't you, to make things fit. And the whole area is a bit too big, so it's been squished down. But that's fine. It's not a big city build anyway if you're going to recreate the area. The largest town that I found in the area has a population of about 5,000. It's a town called St. Stephen. And anyways, we'll ignore that. Hence we've got no highways, but we do have this national road. Now this national road isn't part of the vanilla game. This came with the mass transit DLC, which means if you don't have mass transit, this road will not appear. Ooh, bad news. There you go. That's our main intersection is a junction. There we are. Now, this has cropped up as a problem recently on the, I see in the comments on the workshop. Unfortunately, the creator, Valjurai, couldn't find what the problem was. And I'm letting you know now, Valjurai, you need to add mass transit to your DLC requirements. And then all will be golden. Until then, you might have one or two upset subscribers once they load the map up and find there are no highways. Possibly worse, it basically just won't work at all because DLC might just break it completely. But anyways, yes, we're now just winding our way down through to this like peninsula kind of area, which is the start square. And in the start square, we have a tree. Here's the tree. Look at this lovely tree. Isn't it a lovely tree? Let's go past the tree because we've also got something in the distance. I wonder what it might be today. And the answer is it's the residential building 32 by vladalexsh. And I've said it before and I'm going to say it again countless times. I kind of like this building, this style of building, and vladalexsh is the best at doing them. Okay, of this style, this specific style. So vladalexsh just falls into one of my most popular creators category. Shall we do factoids while we've got a moment? Factoids because factoids. Put the light on so I can see what I'm doing. Hey, hello. Oh, there's a book here. Walt Disney. Walt Disney was born on this day, December the 5th in 1901. He went bankrupt very early on in his life. His company, Laugh-O-Gram Corp. Laugh-O-Gram, I love it. Collapsed in 1923, but the young Walt soon recovered and went on to become one of the richest men in America. I'm not sure, what did Walt Disney do? Did he like own a chain of shops or something? I don't know. Anyway, he runs a trap run by a mouse, doesn't he? That's the one. Residential Building 32 by vladalexsh. That's the one, yes. It's a people trap run by a mouse. That's the one. I remember the joke. Eventually. Anyway, yes, we'll follow this road back, and it goes back onto this main road here. Now I'm going to pull right back. We're going to skip over a lot of this road network, because if we have a look at this road, it looks like it was drawn from space. Like from there, a bend round to here, a little remove of the jinky janky there, and just a one great big sweeping wind around there. Which you would imagine that there's going to be lots of lumpy bumpies, yeah? I would imagine that too, and you wouldn't be far wrong, because I don't think it's been done with any major finesse at all. It's fine for the sort of build that it is. Let's have a little follow of the road. The roads aren't too bad up and down, not too bad. I mean, let's see them smoothed out a little bit. Of course, the bigger sin than the road being up and down would be the rail. And if we nip over to the rail, you'll notice we have some big problems with the rail. Lots and lots of little climbs and drops and falls. Again, drawn from space, and therefore no detailing as such. We also got a few drowned trees down this creek. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I don't dislike the map. I do like the way that it's being put together. It does remind me of Aquila Souls maps. Was it Silverwind Valley or something like that from a long time back? Yes, it does remind me in many respects of some of her work, and that's actually high praise, I would say. It does require a little bit more work, but again, it's a first attempt at a map, and it's not the worst thing in the world. Well, that hill is. Anyway, let's take that intermission and come back for the shipping.
Do your cul-de-sacs look like this? Do you want them to look like this? Then you need the Beginner's Guide to the Perfect Cul-de-sacs by BonBonB. Click the information button now.
And back to Passamaquoddy Bay by Valjurai, and we have shipping routes. And we've got some very basic beginner errors here. Like, see the angle that this comes in? It's quite sharp. So anything coming in from the edge of the map there, going to the edge of the map over there, could do with like a bit of a curve there, because the ships don't turn very well on the sixpence. If we're lucky, with any luck, we might see one. Oh, hang on, we've got a little bit of surface land there. That's a good way of sinking a boat, isn't it? Nothing that will, I think the boats will just bounce over that, but still not very clever. And then we follow down here, and we have got a turning ship. That is just perfect timing. Lovely stuff. See how slow this is, trying to negotiate its way there. And again, all we need to do is smooth off the bend somewhere around like this. I think would be better, and it would just look a lot nicer, especially when doing your screenshots. Anyway, so that's your shipping routes. But what about water flow? Well, the water on this map, there is a lot of it. It looks great. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Let's say looks stunning. But water flow, I think the realism is gone here. Doesn't really feel like a realistic water flow, but there is water flow. And that is the important thing for gameplay. So if you're not really that worried about that, and you just like the layout of the land and the water, then I think you'll be quite happy. Right. Also, if you've got mass transit, you'll be very happy. But yes, it does remind me of a lot of Aquila Souls previous maps, although we have got a lot of rock detailing along the sides here, which is fine, but the vanilla rocks don't play well with the vanilla water. And what's that? Whatever sort of water is that? I'm not quite sure. But yes, we will get a bit of water glitching. I'm sure we find a lot more if we just go around the edge of the map. There's one or two little divots around the actual water's edge as well, which have filled in that would evaporate, and then we'll end up with some ugly divots too. Lots of trees, and not bad usage of trees, if I'm honest with you. I don't mind that, but I do have a problem with drowned trees. Regulars to the show will know this, and yeah, if I believe in it, then that is fine, but I don't believe in this. I feel that if we have a little drag with Move It and have a little see how many trees are hiding under the water, it's loads. It's loads. Probably got quite a few over here as well. Not so many, just a cluster there, and a cluster down here as well. But yes, a few drowned trees, and there's one up at the top as well. Let's not get too picky about finding every tree, but that is something. We are kind of in the fog though there, so that's not the worst sin in the world if it's happening in the fog. But equally, rather it didn't happen at all. You know, poor little trees. All these little creeks. Some of them have these have a few drowned trees in them as well. Okay, right, so it's going to be a quick show today because there's not really too much more to show you. Is Passamaquoddy Bay by Valjurai a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. What do I think? Well, it might be. Just depends. It's a small town build. Remember, small town build, not huge city. Aesthetically, it's okay. I think it looks great from distance. It looks okay close up. Don't look at the detailing and it's all right. It's very vanilla-ish. It looks a bit dated, but I don't hate it. I don't think it deserves a 4th star, but I think I'm going to give it a very solid middle 3-star for aesthetics. Detailing. There's not really too much to say. There's not too much that can go wrong. We do have a lot of drowned trees and some lumpy bumpies going on with the rail and stuff. I'm going to give it a middly high 2 for detail. Gameplay potential. I was going to give this, like the last 2 maps, 3 stars for gameplay because I feel it does exactly what it's meant to. I've spit it out. It is meant to. But the missing mass transit DLC means that this map will be broken, and so therefore it has to get 1 star. Passamaquoddy Bay by Valjurai. I'm sure Valjurai will be adding the mass transit DLC to their workshop homepage, and so therefore that 1 star, just imagine it going up to 3 as soon as that is done. Anyway, that's it from me for today. Thank you very much for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing, for joining me for another map in the What Map series. There's another older map on the screen now. I think that's episode 444 if I remember rightly. And then obviously loads of things going on this week as well. A very busy week for me this week. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another map in the What Map series. Have a great day and I'll see you very, very soon.